Hey, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? How's everybody doing? Let's see. What up, Mr. Dens? Hope you're doing well. Once again, we have a late Thursday evening release for me. Or at least for me, it's a late evening release. Dio, I swear to fucking God, come on. You get up here. Okay? Stay here. Nope, stay here. No, you don't want it. Alright, yeah, hope everybody's doing well. I heard the chapter once again is pretty insane. So that's why I once again chose to do a very late stream instead of waiting till tomorrow, because I do not want to risk getting spoiled. And I already managed to dodge one spoiler today, which is pretty risky. And this is a new record for a One Piece stream. Like right off the bat, we're at 8 viewers, and it reached 10 viewers earlier, like a minute ago, which is kind of crazy. So I'm expecting big stuff, big things. I'm expecting a big chapter, but I shouldn't get my expectations up too much. But yeah, I know I say this several times every single stream, but if you haven't done it yet, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 500 subs so I can finally spice up the streams a little bit, add some fun stuff. So yeah, you just need 160 more subs to reach my goal, for now at least. Yo, what up, Gambi? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. And I was advised not to read the chapter title, but that's gonna be very risky because apparently there is no cover page, so skipping the title is gonna be very difficult. But let us pull up the chapter anyway. TCB, One Piece. No, let me take off my glasses so I don't get spoiled from TCB website. Ooh. Okay, so good chapter. Okay, we shall see. We shall see. Not that spoiler heavy. Okay, guess we'll have to wait and see. Excuse me. Oh, right, I was told this last week. The 28th anniversary of One Piece. Excuse me. Alright, so sorry about that. But yeah, we got Luffy on the cover page of Shonen Jump. Almost 30 years, yeah. So we got Gear 2nd, Gear 3rd, Gear 4th, and Gear 5 all showcased on the cover. Yo, what up, Dens? Welcome back. Hope everybody's doing well. Okay, this is crazy because this room should not be this dusty. Like I did it I cleaned it like 2 days ago. And once again it's already dusty as fuck. Yeah. Welcome back, Dens. Shall we slowly get started or wait a little bit longer? Because the chapter literally dropped like 40 minutes or 50 minutes ago. I was actually about to hit the shower and go to bed. Because I've had some pretty late nights the last couple days. And some bad night sleeps. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I wanted to say something, but I forgot what it was. Oh, and of course, let me switch to appropriate One Piece music. Yo, what up, Alok? The chapter's already out on TCB. It came out 50 minutes ago. Just Google One Piece TCB and you'll get there. Fuck, I wanted to say something, but I forgot what I wanted to say. I don't even remember what it was related to. But yeah, this should be the last stream for this week. For me, at least. Okay, do we have... Okay, so we have a note from Oda. Guppy noodles, super cute. Great mascots are still popping up. Gyaru Cat is super adorable. Ichiroda. Okay, fair enough. Okay, color page, color spread. So we have Luffy or Chopper holding Luffy while they're springing around town. You have Sanji, Zoro, Robin, Chopper crossing. Oh, they're high up. Holy shit. Crossing a high building, high-rise building. Oh, that's such a foodie. Yeah, apparently. Oh, this been enjoying his emu plushie. Wait, those are what the? Those are flying penguins. That's dope. So Zoro casually walking on the bridge. Frankie's on a air balloon, it looks like. Okay, Luffy's shirt says something that ends with ECK. We have a Zoro looking penguin. Yo, Willow Dreams, welcome. What are they? I have no idea. Looks like some sort of town. It looks Southern European inspired, which I like. Very colorful. And they're trying to cross from one building to the other. I'm not seeing anything too crazy, anything too special that could be a hint. Like, I don't know what... Like, usually on color pages there's some sort of subtle hint to something, but this one is... There's nothing crazy, like I'm not noticing anything. Like everyone's wearing just regular clothes. Yeah, I was like, just like last week, I was not gonna risk it. I heard the chapter was crazy, so I did not want to risk waiting until tomorrow. And it is almost 10 p.m. This is not good. Oh, I remember what I wanted to say. So, depending on the chapter, I might do another discussion stream on Saturday. So if this is another lore-heavy chapter with a lot to discuss, I will do another discussion stream on Saturday. Just give me a minute. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to refill my humidifier because it is hella dusty in here for some reason. It should not be this dusty in here. Okay, so let's just get started. There's plenty of people here. Oh, Loki, right off the bat. Okay, it looks like I'll be able to avoid the chapter title. So Loki sitting up, looking kind of cursed, honestly. So Loki says this is Elbaf, but Pops ain't here, he's on a voyage. Then Rox the legendary pirate came to Elbaf, but why? And it looks like Whitebeard, even back then, already had his glaive. Okay, Loki continues to talk. He's a yapper. You're all puny humans? This is the first I've ever seen one moving around, for real. How cute. Who says that? Oh, the lady. Stussy? Hang on, did you just say Pops? You're Harald's kid. Okay, and now take off glasses. Skip title. Here we go. Okay, Xebec. I'm guessing he can still be reached even if he's away, right? What's your name? Loki. Alright, Loki, just do what I tell you. Head on home and get someone send an urgent word to tell your pops. Tell him to say, Loki has been seriously hurt. You've got to return to elbaf at once. Loki has some fight in him. Wash your mouth. Do I look like I take orders from a human? Okay. Oh, hold up. I'm seeing some hockey being charged. Loki, you seriously expect my father to drop everything just because I'm hurt? Yeah, right. Besides, someone as weak looking as you has no right to boss me around. Goes for the attack. Xebec, not holding back. Charging up hockey. Oh, and he has a sword similar to Roger's and Shank's. Like a saber sword. Rock's swordsmanship was renowned for its brutal impact akin to a giant hammer or cannon fire. It was said to blow everything in the Jesus. It was said to blow everything in the surrounding vicinity away. So his swordsmanship is more focused on like AoE attacks, I guess. So it's not necessarily slashing, but more like he's using a dex weapon as a strength weapon. Rock's swordsmanship was renowned for its brutal impact akin to a giant hammer or cannon fire. Loki goes for a punch. Oh no, never mind. Rocks. Mihawk, take notes. I mean, I don't think he needs to. Like, he has not been said to be the greatest swordsman. So, the form... what's it called? Oh, wait. Like, the form is very similar. Like, the way he charged up, it's very similar to when Roger clashed with Whitebeard. Like, this looks like Roger's form. Let me look it up. There is... I need that stance. Look at it. It's the... Oh my god. No, it is 1-to-1. It is 1-to-1. Is this on purpose? Or is Oda fucking with us? Look at Roger. It's a bit blurry. And then here we have Xebec. Exact same form. But Roger... The hockey is different. The form is the same, but Roger uses a fuck ton of hockey. Which makes sense because he's fighting Whitebeard. And Roger just, or Xebec just rouses his hockey a little bit compared to Roger. Now the pose is the exact same. Holy shit. Interesting. And the slash looks like the divine. It's not even. It's a fucking cannon coming out of a sword. But like the form looks more like divine departure. Vohahaha. Okay, we have his laugh. There we have it. Loki has been seriously hurt. Okay, so yeah, he's Xebec, not a good guy. Harald's path crossed this madman once before. It happened to... Oh my god, are we getting that incident right now? Are we gonna see who the admiral is that he killed? Oh boy. It happened during the Revery that year. Someone attacked and kidnapped 5 of the kings. Yo, what up, Omnished? Just finished reading, might be the most hyped I've been watching. Ooh, okay, good shit. Well, I'm busy reading it, so hopefully you enjoy the stream. And if you guys don't mind, if you haven't done it yet, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Help me out, reach the big 500 subs. I would very much appreciate it. Excuse me. Someone attacked and kidnapped 5 of the kings. Unbelievable. That big man in black has to be the culprit. Okay, so they did spot Harald. Hey, good shit, thank you. Aisha Sultana, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. And to the new ones, obviously, to the new ones in chat, goes without saying, but please, no spoilers. That's my one rule in my streams. Other than that, feel free to chat. Emu! The lives of those sovereigns cannot be used to extort Mu. And Emu once again referring to themselves as Mu, which is interesting. Very interesting. Shadow Kage, welcome. Insane. Man, we are getting some good shit right now. Someone attacked. Okay, so someone kidnapped. Attacked and kidnapped the 5 kings. Unbelievable. That big man in black has to be the culprit. And then Emu, the lives of those sovereigns cannot be used to extort Mu. I was on the fucking money. I was on the money. Let me hold up. A couple weeks ago, I think a month ago, I questioned Gunko's age. Because according to my calculations, she should have been like way over 60 years old. Way over. And that shit made no sense. Because she knew Brooke as a child. Brooke is hella old. I mean, Brooke makes sense in terms of this timeline, but Gunko, the way she looks now, and Xebec just sitting there, chilling, with a gun in his hand. No kidding, but it threw the Holy Land into total chaos, didn't it? Okay, I'm liking Xebec. I'm liking it. Oh, someone dropped a sub, whoever that was. Appreciate it. Very much appreciate it. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. The incident will be the first and last of its kind. An intruder made it all the way to the flower room, hidden deep within the Holy Land. Now we have Gunko. Now this panel goes hard with Xebec sitting there with a gun in his hand. Oh my god, it looks like Emu is a girl. This is the first time we're getting some more characteristics for Emu's silhouette. And this is looking very feminine. Looking very feminine. But still, it's still a silhouette, so we're probably getting misled by Oda. But that's the impressions that I'm getting right now. The man claimed to be a Davy Jonesian. What the I haven't heard that name since when? Like the Davy Backfight? The man claimed to be a Davy Jonesian pirate. He knew there was nothing more he could do in that moment, so he withdrew with these words. Just wait. One day I'll be back. What does that mean? What does that mean? He knew there was nothing more he could do in that moment. He claimed to be a Davy Jonesian pirate. What the... Oda, what are you doing? Just wait, one day I'll be back. And Emu seems unbothered. Like you would think, you would think Emu would fight here. It's gonna be black. Yo, oh yeah. The one who's attacking. Oh my god, the one who's attacking Marijois. It's not Dragon, is it? Gun isn't like, yeah, exactly. I'll be back. Why isn't Emu attacking? Like both Emu and Gunko are there. Why are they not attacking? I'm noticing Gunko having long hair. Having long hair, which is a characteristic of when she's being possessed by Emu. And some sort of religious garb? A head covering? It looks somewhat religious, like, I guess sort of like some sort of nun? And it looks like Emu has the same thing on their head, covering their shoulder. Just wait, one day I'll be back. Naturally, this incident would never be brought to light. Makes sense. But why didn't Emu fight? That makes no sense. Ironically, on the very day, there was another intruder in the Holy Land. And that must be Harald. Yo, Milo. Yeah, I wish I could have waited till tomorrow, but nah, this chapter is too big to wait. It's too risky. Look, it's so much bigger than a normal giant. I want it as a slave. What is this? Look at him. No, we should kill it and have it stuffed. Okay. Can't even hear. Oh, okay, fair enough, fair enough. Can't even hear. The Yoxis, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. 20 people watching, good shit. Keep them coming. And if you guys don't mind helping me out by dropping a like and helping me reach 500 subs, I would very much appreciate it. Okay, we have some knights. Guards, protect the nobles. Harald on fire. Hot, 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 hot. I'm sorry the negotiations went south. And I know trespassing is a crime, but isn't all this a bit going too far? Don't let the kidnapper get away. I swear, that wasn't me, I swear. Most of the people still watching on their own stream came on so quick. What do you mean on their own stream? Okay, so Harald is saying it wasn't him who kidnapped the nobles, the kings, which makes sense. Like, Harald has changed so much, so that would not be something he would do. And as we're seeing, he is oblivious to the fact that what he's doing right now is considered a huge crime. Xebec seemed to be alone. But there was no one with him. Like, it didn't look like he kidnapped anyone. Oh, man, people... Yeah, exactly. It came out an hour ago. Oh. An admiral's murdered. Okay, Harald and Xebec running towards each other. By pure coincidence. Okay, so Xebec is running. Instead of just popping away. But they said he disappeared without trace. Why would he run if he's able to disappear? An admiral was murdered. The culprit ran towards the castle. Proceed with caution. It's just one thing after another. Seize that big gun. Nah, no shot. Are they gonna clash? That must be the guy who kidnapped the kings. How dare he use me as a scapegoat? I'll show him. A giant in the Holy Land? Don't your kind lurk in the boonies? Okay. Surprisingly racist. Xebec? Clashing! Instant. Harold going blow for blow with... I mean, I'm not surprised at all that Harold is able to do that. I mean, he's Loki's dad for fuck's sake. Like, the seas were terrified of the giants because of Harold. And that was like a very young Harold. The clash between the two strangers blew away everyone within a 5... That is fucking crazy. 5 kilometers. Blew everyone within a 5 kilometer radius. Wait, blew away everyone within a 5 kilometer radius. How big is Merjois? I mean, it looks like it's a whole city. I mean, you say it seems small, but like, look over here. I don't think, like, the Jesus. What's that one? This palace called? Why is it not zooming? Fuck's sake! I cannot zoom. Fuck. Look over here. You see the palace. I forget what it's called. You see how big it is, and below you see like a whole ass city, and the buildings look like Lego houses compared to it. So it's not so that we think Merjois is small, but it's like the palace is so fucking big. Oh wait, Logi options plus. If I cannot zoom in, double spreads are going to be a problem. Oh my fucking TCB, stop with those fucking ads. Okay, zoom in and out, yep. Okay. Okay, so, oh my god, this is so annoying. I cannot zoom in and out. Like my zoom function has stopped. So now it's stuck on, fuck. Let me see, let me do this. Okay. I have to do like this, no zooming I guess, which is annoying, very annoying. The guy named Zeus, welcome to the stream. We got Harald equally clashing with Roxy's back, one of the strongest pirates ever, which, fuck. Whilst his son got one shot in by Dressrosa. I mean, that's not fair, I guess. I mean, as fucked up as it is, like, I think there's a reason why, like, the higher-ups of elbaf wanted a specific type of wife for Harald. But they clash. The clash, but this is the first time we've had like an actual like measurement of scale. Blew everyone within a 5-kilometer radius. Harald is an ancient giant. I mean, not a full ancient giant. Like he's he's pure blood, but he's not like a full-on ancient giant. Like Bloomer, I mean, Oda's most likely gonna give him a huge power buff sooner or later. Xebec, state your name. Harald, it's Harald. I'm Rocks. Angle your next strike towards the town. They'll enslave you if you get caught. Huh? Why? Don't ask. Okay. Xebec, showing some respect. Angle your next strike towards the town. They'll enslave you if you get caught. And it doesn't look like there was any disses in the clash. Like, it looks like their swords touched. So, like, not like Whitebeard and Roger, where they weren't touching. And it's so annoying that I can't zoom anymore. How do I get to elbaf? The new world is that way. Bah, if you survive this, let's meet again, Harald. Don't be ridiculous. And he jumps. He just jumps out of the red line. Okay, so if that's how Xebec disappeared without a trace, no, he did not have lost fruits. I don't think he had. He ran away. He ran away. Hold up, let me try to zoom in a different way. Oh my god. No, the red line is not 10 kilometers high up. Has it ever been stated that the red line is 10 kilometers? Because from sea level you can see the top of the red line. As for like Sky Islands, you can literally not see them from sea level. Don't be ridiculous, as if I'd ever associate with a criminal like you. What the? Are you seriously just gonna jump off the edge? Rocks? So he just jumps. Rocks had taken down a Navy admiral just moments earlier. Despite the efforts to save him, the admiral did not survive. It was deemed one of the most grievous sins. Oh, it was deemed the most grievous of sins. Oh, it's so annoying that I'm actually annoyed right now that I cannot zoom. It is said to go 10,000 meters deep from the surface if the sea fish. Well, yeah, so 10 kilometers. So Fishman Island is 10 kilometers straight to the bottom. It's not from sea level up. If that's the case, then it would be like 20 kilometers from bottom to top. In the blink of an eye, Rock's infamy boomed. The event sent a powerful shock throughout the seas. We do not see how high his bounty is. And I wonder if his hand pose, if that has to do anything with... Nah. Like, so far it doesn't... At least for now, it doesn't seem like Xebec has a devil fruit. I mean, 3 kilometers high seems more legit. Ten kilometers? No, it was not both ways. It's 10 kilometers down, from sea level to the bottom. When has... Okay, so show me where it has been stated that it's 10 kilometers from sea level to the top. Because that shit doesn't add up. I do not remember ever being mentioned that the red line is 10 kilometers high. Like from sea level to the top of the red line. Sometime later, a ship carrying a great amount of celestial tribute to Merjois was attacked. The gates of justice were What? The gates of What in the... Nah, hold on. How do you even destroy those? The gates of justice were destroyed, and the attacker fled the scene. The stolen funds were later used to support Rock's pirate activities. So a ship carrying tax money to the Merjois was attacked, stole the funds, and destroyed one of the gates of justice. Or no, it says the gates of... Like all of them? So we're assuming this ship was like traveling within the gates of justice, where only marine ships can sail, marine and government ships can sail. So Rocks destroyed one of them to enter that triangle, and then destroyed another to... What the... I guess it's never been stated how tall the red line is, but... Yeah, I don't think it's been stated, but it is not 10 kilometers, there's no shot. If anything, I would say it's the same height as Zunisha. Okay, let's continue. Until the... Man, I've never seen Oda give us so many narrator boxes. Zunisha's way smaller? Nah, they climbed Zunisha for very long. Until that point, Rocks had always acted against the world government. And they're saying it as if his behavior changed. Until that point, Rocks had always acted against the world government. But after that, oh, okay, he started to target pirates too. And it's so annoying that I cannot zoom. I want to see who's on. I want to see who's on the wanted poster. In the world of pirates, there exists a long-standing tradition known as the Davy Back. Oh my god, yes. Known as the Davy Back fight. What is he doing with his hand? I cannot zoom. Hold up. Is that a straw hat? In the world of pirates, there exists a long-standing tradition known as the Davy Back fight. Pirate crews would complete a series of matches, wagering their flags or even their crewmates in a truly ruthless game. And we see the boxing match. Man, Oda, such a missed opportunity to give Xebec the afro. It's the room pose, but it's hard to tell. It looks like he's holding a straw hat. But it also looks like the room pose. So we see a boxing match. We see Xebec with When having taken someone down with an axe, we see a ship battle. Someone's head? That's kind of brutal. It looks like that person's head is on the ground, it looks like. Oh, Rox used this tradition to build his entire crew, so that's how. Wow, so he... Okay. No wonder they did not respect Rox. They had to honor the pirate's code for losing the Davy Back fight and join them. Rox used this tradition to build his entire crew. They had won many scoundrels to their side before they even had a flag. So it's straight up how he built his entire crew. Like, he didn't have any crew at all to begin with. Why is he using an axe to use a sword? It's a Davy Back fight. It's probably some sort of... Maybe one of the games was a axe battle. They've got an amazing guy. You'll lose it when you see him. Okay, so he's telling that to Whitebeard. Oh, so he's aiming for, wow, the amazing guy being Harald. Swordsmen aren't only limited to swords. That doesn't matter. It's a Davy Back fight. They can literally fight with pencils if they want to. They can throw bottles at each other if that's the game. They decide what type of game. Oh my god, why is my nose so runny? Holy shit, sorry about that, guys. After that, they made their way to Elbaf. Okay, this is gonna be tricky because right now... Just right in my face. And fucking TC... Oh my god, I swear to god, TCB is so fucking ass. During this stream, I've had like 25 ads. At minimum. I didn't see shit. Okay. Elbaf, West Castle. Oh no, I rushed home as fast as I could. But I'm glad you've already turned the corner on your recovery, thank goodness. Okay, so Harald, being a good dad, rushed back home and someone dropped a sub. Whoever that was, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I know that you're strong, Loki, but you shouldn't wander into the realm of the dead. I mean, he did not wander there. You got lucky escaping with nothing more than that after falling off that cliff. There's plenty more dangers lurking deeper inside. That really came back? It has to be coincidence. He couldn't have... Damn, Loki, come on. It's so fucked for a kid to think like that. Rox, I've heard all about your crimes. What are you doing here? I missed you, Harald. You gotta join my crew. The world government won't hear you out, right? You won't get it. You can get it now. The time has come. What is this crew? So we have Rox. To the left of him we have Capone's dad. We have Shiki. We have Cannonball Eater. We have Whitebeard, Stussy, and Katarina Devon's mom or dad. Is what they look like. You gotta join my crew. This is a real feast. Jihaha. Okay, so they're all eating. And why is that? That dude looks like he's eating cannonballs. So that's the king of Elbaf. He sure is big. Am I wrong in speculating that the far left person is related to... That's literally what I said. It looks like Katarina Devon. Could be her dad. Caribou's dad? There is some... There's also some caribou in there. Don't be stupid, says Harald. If I anchor myself with a thug like you, I'll lose all the good I've built up with my allies. What of it, says Xebec. Aren't those allies government pawns? What's the point of searching for something that's impossible? You gotta level the playing field. Don't be a wet blanket, Harald. Elbaf has the greatest warriors in the world. If something churns your stomach, you should just crush it. Pizarro? Nah, I don't see Pizarro in there. Okay, so Harald, or Xebec being a bad influence on Harald. That's the old way. Elbaf has changed. People never change. That same bloodlust is still pushing through you. Whitebeard, hey, can't you just enjoy the meal? You guys should know that if you follow a man like him, you'll only be led to ruin. He's not wrong. He's actually not wrong. I don't know I ask it a lot, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Feel free to help me out by dropping a like on the stream if you haven't done it yet. And definitely subscribe if you like the stream. Help me reach the big 500. We're getting closer and closer. Following? That moron? Jihaha. Don't make me laugh. We're all completely out for ourselves. None of us would bat an eye if Frox died. Now we have Shiki the Wicked, future Golden Lion. Shiki the Wicked. Interesting. Okay, then we have Stassi. Well, that's not to say his plans don't have a certain appeal. They would prove very lucrative. Now, Miss Buchan, the tech bandit, Buckingham Stassi. Ooh, the third guy. Let me scroll up. I don't want to read his name tag yet. Like, the jawline looks familiar. Have you heard of Hachinosu? The place they call the Isle of Exiles, or even Pirate Island. Countries all around the world send their worst inmates there as a form of... Really? So it's... So it's essentially a sort of Guantanamo Bay, except without prison guards. Don Marlon, gangster from the West Blue. Where's Capone from? Bitch Capone... Oh, wait. Where is Beige Capone from? I think he was from the West Blue, no? Yeah, from the West Blue. Okay. There we have the goats, Whitebeard. It was meant to be a barren island with no food, where all you could do was wait for death. Okay, so it was just essentially a desert. Edward Newgate, future Whitebeard. But last year, the survivors started banding together. Why do you think that happened? And then we had the one on the left, eating like a maniac. Believe it or not, the island had a massive gold deposit. A shadowy organization found out and got involved. They helped the criminals amass a fortune. That really pissed off the world government. So Hachinosu, a barren island, what used to be a barren island, was sitting on a pile of gold. Oh, Ochoko! Oh, no wonder. Okay, so that's wow. Pirate Prophet. Ochoko, future Commodore of Pirate Island. Yes, and he gets killed by Blackbeard. And that's how Blackbeard takes over Hachinosu. And then we have Ganzui, the smuggler. This is crazy. Nah, this is crazy. What? Nah, this is madness. I feel like I'm missing so much because I feel like I'm going too fast. That I'm missing so much. Since that person looks like Katarina Devon, she has long nose and Tantara University. Osundara? Maybe? It definitely gives me Katarina Devon vibes. That was my first impression when I saw him. Ochoko. And he has two names, or at least two versions of his names. He also has a Chinese version of his name, Wang Ji. So, like in the anime, whenever they mention him, the voice actors say Ochoko, but the subtitle says Wang Ji. But I don't recall Katarina Devon being 31 viewers. Let's go! Holy shit! I do not recall Katarina Devon being inspired by Chinese culture by any way, shape, or form. The tongue, though? Nah, I'm not buying the caribou thing. I'm not seeing it. Never realized that? No, that was when it first was mentioned. When Ochoko was first ever mentioned, like way back in Wano. There were two different names given for him. Which makes sense, because whenever there's a Chinese name or a word, there's always a Japanese version of it. It's the same with Kingdom, the manga that I read. Kingdom, there's two different translations based on the names. There's a version with like Chinese names and one with Japanese names. So they're essentially doing the same thing here. If he's related to Caribou, it adds more weight to him joining Blackbeard? Could be. But I mean, Katarina is already on Blackbeard's crew. Pirate Prophet. What does Pirate Prophet mean, though? And I was not expecting Ochoko to look like that. Rishi, next page? Yeah, calm down. We're getting to there. We're getting there. These days, okay, we continue. Xebec won't stop talking. These days, anyone who gets near the island gets sworn by the hardened criminals. They'll strip you of everything. So then we cut a deal with the government. I asked, how much are you gonna pay us if we take that island back for you guys? Really? Once we get the money, we'll take down Pirate Island and split the mountain load of loot between us. So there's no way in hell we're just handing over the island to and those criminals after that. Get it? I'll take charge of Hachinosu, and with these dumbasses under me, we'll turn it into a pirate paradise. I can already see the government and Marines standing there like clueless dogs. Okay, so I wonder if the world government actually went along with that deal? And another sub. Holy shit, good shit. Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. I really appreciate it. Thank you. But I wonder, did the world government go along? Did they accept that deal? Because if so, why... The treasure that they stole from Hachinosu was sitting on a pile of gold. Nah, there's something that we're missing. This is just what a statement. This is just the prologue to my life. Using that island as me base. Okay, actually talking like a pirate. Using that island as me base. I'll crush the navy, bring the Holy Land crashing down. And after that, I'm gonna be king of the world. Your enemies are too big. You're picking a fight with the whole planet, says Harald. Say what you want. One day, someone's bound to pull it off. Fucking hell. There's no such thing as power that lasts forever. Join me, Harald. If we team up, we will be unstoppable. Okay, so that on Xebec's eye, that is not a scar, right? That is not how Oda draws scars. That has to be a tattoo, I think. Or am I tripping? Well, let's say it's a burn mark, I guess? But it doesn't add up, because why would a burn mark look like lightning? Or like a cut? Damn, how, now that I see the size of how... I declare Harald like how it can straight up eat... I mean, we've seen Blackbeard, Whitebeard in Marineford. Like, he casually blocked John Giants, or whatever his name was. Man marked by flame. Oof. If Xebec is still alive. That'd be crazy. Oh, I didn't notice! Loki! Loki was listening. Loki was there listening. And someone else dropped a sub. Once again, thank you very much. Keep them coming. I need all of them. I didn't even notice Loki right there. And that's how Loki became so enamored with Xebec. That is so cool. Okay. And then we have Loki. Quit inviting me. I told you I'm the king. Loki shedding a tear from admiration, I suppose. That doesn't matter. I'm going to claim it. The whole damn world. Loki suddenly realized he had found salvation. Reminds me of O'Hara's theory, saying Rock somehow lives inside a black... with OP. I know of that theory. I was with the theory somewhat last week because I assumed that Xebec maybe has the OP no Mi. But after this chapter, I don't think he has it. There might be still something going on, but like multiple personalities or something along those lines. I'm not throwing that out the window completely, but I don't think it's tied with the OP no Mi anymore. I'm gonna need to see more before I buy back into it. 4 years passed. Harald continued rejecting the numerous invitations he received until one day. Rock's plan had finally reached its fruition, backed by his mysterious crew. Hold up. 4 years passed. Harald continued rejecting the numerous invitations he received until one day. So does that mean he then accepted, or how am I supposed to interpret that? The world, he would send shockwaves. Set sail, you bastards, throughout the world. And that's the birth of the Rock's pirates. Rock's plan had finally reached its fruition. Backed by his mysterious crew, he would send shockwaves throughout the world. I don't want to be too hopeful. But after this chapter, we might actually get the God Valley flashback within this flashback. And it would make sense for Oda to do it because there's nothing left for Oda to reveal before he shows us that. The biggest mystery so far was Rock's, but now we're following Rock's journey. Unless this is the end of the Rock's part of the flashback. But that depends on what Harald does next. It still depends. It could be, like, if Harald decides to join Rock's in some way, shape, or form. Not necessarily joining his crew, but like assisting him in some ways. maybe we'll get the God Valley incident, but if this is the end, if Harald refuses, I don't think we'll continue with it. I don't think we're gonna get the God Valley flashback. What has been cooking now? The way things are going, it might be better than Egghead by the time this arc finishes. By far the most no, you cannot say that yet until the arc is finished. This is still early arc stuff. The arc is still going on. You gotta wait until the end. You gotta wait. Oda might as well. I mean, Oda's still a human. He might still fumble. But if this keeps up and Oda sticks the landing, I'm gonna have to put it over Egghead. But again, it's gonna depend on how the arc goes. But so far, it's going really well. On track to become the best. Next chapter, hopefully. Damn, if we get to Rocks, the God Valley. No, the God Valley incident has to be multiple chapters. I want it so bad. If we get the God Valley incident within this flashback, that'd be so fucking crazy. Does that skull Jolly Roger mean anything? Huh. It looks like a skull on fire. I've never really paid attention to it. And it's not like his flag is not a Jolly Roger either. It just says rocks. I mean, there's a skull in it, but that doesn't count, really. Maybe not rocks, but his personality, his brutality, or his strength, or something else inside of the devil fruits. I feel like God Valley is connected to what happened to Harald. Maybe. It's, like I said, it's gonna depend on what happened next, on what Harald decides next. Because here he says, 4 years have passed. Harald continued rejecting the numerous invitations he received until one day. And that sounds like he might have, it sounds like he might have accepted when Harald got Hachinosu. Rocks alone pushes so far ahead in terms of ranking. And so far we haven't seen anything too crazy. Because to me, Harald clashing with Rocks is more impressive than the other way around. But the biggest feat so far is that he single-handedly killed an admiral. And let's be real. Hold up. Where is it? This panel is fucking insane. Like, it's unreal. He's just sitting there in front of Emu with a gun. Wait. He doesn't even... Does he have a crew here? Okay, so he jumps off. Because the way I'm on... Holy shit, okay, nah, never mind. He invaded Merjois on his own. No help, no crew, no assist, nothing. And most likely no devil fruit either. Just went in there Went all the way. How did he know where to find? Like, was he just exploring within Merijois? I know this is out of place, but what do you think about the last One Piece anime episode? I mean, it was solid. I mean, what do I have to say about it? It was a phenomenal episode. Like, it delivered. Like, there's nothing I could say about it. It was just amazing. On his own, causing chaos. He got to be living in Blackbeard or something else because he's too strong to die. And we're already being showcased like a stark difference between Xebec and Blackbeard. Blackbeard would not do this shit. Like, he straight up would not do this. Blackbeard only does something when he knows he can win. What Xebec did here is it's take a huge risk. Blackbeard only takes action the moment he knows that victory is pretty much guaranteed. That's when he will take a risk. Wait, not true? When has Blackbeard ever done something like this? Everything he does so far goes according to his plan. For Xebec, there was no plan involved here. He just went in there, fucked around, found out, and then realized, well, there's nothing I can do here, and just dipped. Blackbeard would not take such a big risk. Not until he knows that there's a possibility of succeeding whatever he's trying to accomplish. Blackbeard did not attack Whitebeard until he was at death's door. He didn't even want to engage with Ace, but he was forced into doing it. His plan was to go after Luffy, not Ace. Ace, despite Blackbeard back then having a broken ass devil fruit, Ace was too big of a risk. I mean, Blackbeard didn't know which of the rookies would show up. It's true, but I do not think Blackbeard would have engaged if it was Luffy. Let's be real here. If Blackbeard attacked Luffy instead of Law, he would have died. Blackbeard did not have his whole crew with him. And the straws were jam-packed. But he didn't know, yes, he didn't know, he was waiting there. But if it was Luffy, he would have waited it out. He would have just dipped most likely. If it was Kid, he would have attacked. Law, he would have attacked. But Luffy, I think he would have just left. Luffy is too big of a risk. And especially since Blackbeard is so knowledgeable on devil fruits. Then again, Luffy's Nika form, like his natural, like his enemy, or devil fruit enemy would be Blackbeard's fruit. Because Blackbeard can literally take the Nika out of him. But even if you do that, Luffy was on par with Kaido in his base form. So what is... Because Nika might straight up eat the darkness if he wants to. Wouldn't surprise me if he does that. Fuck. No, this chapter was crazy. Fucking madness. I think to me this was the highlight. At the beginning, like Xebec sitting there in the flower room. Like, let's just think of how he did it. let's be generous and say that Xebec didn't take too big of a risk and just snuck in along with one of the kings for the Reverie. He still went out of his way to like fully explore the castle. But he still ended up right in front of Emu as if he knew that he was looking for him. But what does this mean? He knew there was nothing more he could do in that moment, so he withdrew with these words. Just wait, one day I'll be back. Hear me out. What if it's Xebec? What if it's an old ass Xebec right now attacking Merjois? Like in real time. In present time. No, yeah, I've seen the comparison of Buggy and Xebec. Still want to know what those things around his eye means. Because this is not a scar. 100%. It has to be a tattoo. Oh, the poster with the hand? Why are there so many fake ones? Fuck. Wait, is this? Am I tripping now? Just wait, one day I'll be back. Either he means through Blackbeard, or he means literally. But why would he attack so much later? And what does the narrator mean by he knew there was nothing more he could do in that moment? What does that mean? And why didn't Emu fight back? As strong as Emu is, with all the power at Emu's possession, not just personal power, but like manpower, why didn't they engage? I mean, Gunko is right there. They could have engaged Xebec, but they didn't. Okay, as a Xebec's closer. Wait, which chapter was the bounty revealed of? Let's go and claim it. Red Hair Shane Pirates, Mark 3. Because there's two. Everything I'm finding on Google, they look fan made. I want to see the proper manga panel. Adventure in the Land of Signs, Luffy's Dream, Captain Kobe is the new Emperor. This has to be it. Yeah, this is what I meant. Like, I literally did the thing with the hand. I knew what you meant. I literally said it, but you guys still made me look it up. Like, I'm aware with I'm aware of the comparisons, but I'm not gonna buy into it. I mean, the coincidence is funny. I mean, it's reversed, but still. But anyway, it's getting late. As I said, discussion stream on Saturday. I'll discuss this chapter more in depth on Saturday. Saturday, 4:30 p.m. going live for another 2-hour discussion. All right, yeah. So I'll see you guys on Saturday. You guys have a good one. Everyone else, thanks for all the subs. Thanks for the likes. And if you haven't done it yet, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. See you guys later. Peace out.